O meu nome é Pamela, para quem não me conhece, eu tenho 23 anos e atualmente eu moro na Irlanda. A gente está na Itália, mas a gente mora na Irlanda.
Conheça Jhony. We are living abroad for 1 year and a half, and yeah, it's has been a great experience for us, even for the learning, for the culture, for everything. I think it's a big opportunity for everybody. Everybody need this, to learn a new thing, a new experience for our life, everything. And we are actually Italy. I got here last week, so yeah, now we just giving a time for myself, for me and Pam.
Actually, I always had this dream, like living abroad. It was my dream. So I was always searching and looking for some information, countries. So I don't know, I always had this with me. So I love it. And I saw all the pictures from the people who were traveling and doing their things. And I was, oh my God, I want this. So, but I had like the dream, but I didn't have the courage because for me it was like, okay, I'm dreaming, so someday I'm going. But I didn't have the courage. So when I met Johnny, and I told him, oh, I want to live abroad. I want to know the world. I want to see the people. I want to know the culture, get to know people. I want this. So he was my courage because I didn't have. I was dreaming about it, and when I said to him, he told me, "Okay, we are going." So we did the passport. We've done all the things, and it was too fast.
We searched a lot. Everything,
Yeah.
every pages, websites.
Yeah. So we came, but actually our first option it was Australia. But the pandemic came and the boards were closed, so everything was like, oh my God, COVID, and
Yeah, 2 years waiting.
2 years waiting. So
And the doors didn't open. So
the boards,
after that, we decided to move. We decided to change,
yeah,
And
change.
then we chose Ireland because of the option to work and study as well.
Yeah.
So we choose Ireland, and we were searching about cities to live in Ireland, the best options. And actually, it was my decision,
Yeah.
like choose Galway because there was a beach, and just because of this,
He saw, oh, there is a river, there is a beach,
yes, lovely.
so we are going.
I got impressed because like it's a new culture, a new language. It was a shock. It's not English that we used to listen, like in the films and everything. Like it was, for me, it wasn't English, because I didn't understand anything. I didn't get a word that what people were saying. I just was there, like to just agree with everything. So
Just smile.
I just smile. It's like people, I just smile and say yes. So yes, there is a lot of pains what I'm doing here, but with the good feeling at the same time. So I'm encouraging myself to do this. So I deserve something, and I'm here for this.
Actually, for me, in the like when we arrived, when we were in Dublin airport, so we were there, and I don't know, we were looking for a bus, and it was raining, but it was a raining, like, oh my God, it was like a storm.
Storm.
Really?
It was a hurricane, everything.
Oh my God.
It was like a storm and like too windy, and I was, what I'm doing if you were like this every day? I don't know what I'm going to do. What would I do? So when we arrived at Galway and we saw like all the people and the way they are so polite and I don't know, they have something special. I don't know, the Irish people, because they, I don't know, they are polite, they are gentle, so they care about you, you know, like they, oh, are you good? How are you feeling? Are you comfortable? So that's the, I don't know, the thing that I most like there. The thing it was strange, or like, is the food.
The food.
Like,
Why?
it was a shock. It's too different for us. I don't know. The season, I don't know.
We couldn't get used with the time that the people used to eat, and even the taste, the flavors, like not like Brazil. It's not as good as Brazil, but and the time they usually eat in different times. Like they don't have lunch like Brazilians.
It's just like a sandwich or
a big breakfast. I really have breakfast and then have like a sandwich and 2 o'clock and then a big dinner. That was not possible.
And they have an early dinner, don't you think? Like at 4 or 5 p.m. I was like, oh my God, this is my snack at this time. So so different.
In the winter, I remember one day it was like 3:30 o'clock, 3 o'clock, and it was like night, and I was, oh my God.
Oh my God.
Night. And in the winter times is dark.
It's like the high season, the winter. Usually the sunrise is about 10 a.m. And the sunset comes down like 3 o'clock.
Very early. Very early.
We used to usually work in that time, so we couldn't see the sun.
We couldn't see that.
Like, I was depressed here.
So when we arrived there, so we didn't have like the English, like, I mean, no, we don't have like a good English, but our English, it was worse. And because when you arrive in like in a country, is everything new, so you have to learn the language, you have to learn like the culture and the times and everything. You had to fix it like in it. So we didn't care like if we like the job. Oh, we can do everything. Jhony, he got a job in the second week.
And my second week I got a job as a KP, like as most of the students when living abroad do the first job is work as a KP.
KP is kitchen porter.
Kitchen porter.
Yeah.
So I worked there for 2 months, and I got my PPS. And
PPS is a document.
It's a document that you need to work like. And then Pamela got the job. No, the first job that Pamela got, it was a cleaner.
So Jhony, he got this job.
And he stayed there for 2 months.
He stayed there, But in the he got the job and I didn't, and I was like, oh my God, what I'm going to do, because I don't have a job, so I need to do something. So I went to do like a cleaner with a Brazilian girl who works in Galway. So I did cleaner, and we cleaned Airbnb. I think it was 4 houses of Airbnb. And it was terrible because I was, oh my God, I can't. I said like, Jhony, no, I can't. It's too hard. It's too hard to be a to be a cleaner here. And okay, but I was like applying for the jobs and everything. We have a app called Indeed, so there you can apply. And so I came home, and my host, like the Geraldine, it was our host mom. She told me, oh, I got a job for you. You have an interview. So tomorrow, 2 o'clock, you are coming with me. So I said, okay. But I had a trial, because they do like a trial in Ireland. So you go there and you work like for 1 hour, 2 hours, and you get paid like for the job. And you see like, oh, I like this job, I'm doing this job. So I had a trial, actually. I had a trial. And she told me, no, you have to go there in this restaurant because it's a good restaurant here. So let's go there. So I came there and I had my first interview. And my manager, the restaurant manager, he was from Donegal. And Donegal is a part of Ireland that the accent is too
strong.
It's too strong. Like you can't understand. It was like my third week. And okay, so we did the interview and I could understand some words. And okay, he told me, oh, tomorrow we will start at 6 o'clock. And I said, okay. And I got the job for a runner. Runner is like the person who take the plates in the kitchen and go to the tables and the customers, okay? But it's like a waitress, but you just carry plates.
Yeah, just bring the food for the plate.
Yeah, you just bring the food. So, okay, he told me, okay, you tomorrow at 6 o'clock. And I said, okay. And the salary, it was a good one. So I said, okay, I'm going. It's my job. And okay, I'm done. And okay. And the next day, I showed up like 6 o'clock, and he was, what are you doing here? And I said, I came to work. And he told me, no, it was supposed to be 1 o'clock.
The
first day I was late, so I was sorry. I always said a bad word, and I was what? Just like okay. And he told me, no, go there and like start working and do your things. And I said okay. So I started like this as a runner, and it was too difficult for me because I realized that I'm a bad runner. And I can't carry plates.
Oh God.
Like I can't clean, I can't carry plates. What am I supposed to do? Because I can't do anything. So it was too difficult for me in the beginning, because I couldn't carry all the plates, and the head chef, he was like I don't know, he was like angry all the time. He was shouting with everybody, so I was afraid of him. And he was always shouting at me because I couldn't carry the plates, and it was difficult sometimes, and we had to polish the cutlery as well. So I was like, okay, what I'm going to do? But I was always seeing a chef who used to work in a cold kitchen, they called that in Ireland. And it was the desserts part and the starters. So I was always seeing how he worked there, how he did the things and everything. So I was interested in that. And I said, oh, like, it's something that I want to do, like to be a chef. And one day he didn't show up in the restaurant. He didn't show up, and like I think he was like fighting with the head chef or something like that. And I said for the head chef, oh, I can do this. I can do this job, because he didn't have anyone, and it was Sunday in Ireland, like everyone is busy. And the restaurant was busy too. And I said to him, oh, okay, I can do it. And he thought, like, for my job, how can you do this? You can't carry plates, like, like,
he was like,
he was like looking down me and just like, okay, you are not doing this. And I said to him, no, I can do it. I can do it, because I always seen him like doing the plates. And he told me, okay, so do ghost cheese. It's a plate for me. And I said, okay, if you give me the things, I can make the plate and everything. And he was there, and he took the things, and okay, do a ghost cheese. and I did. Do a smoked salmon? Okay, I did. Do a cheesecake and a brownie? And I did, like the plates, just like
Mm-hmm.
the plate. And he told me, okay, you are going to work here today, and after, because he didn't have like the option. I was the only. So I did. So I worked there for the day. And my chef from the runners part, he was like so mad with me because I was in the kitchen and I was supposed to be a runner. And okay, mad, like angry. And I worked there and I did everything. I had never worked like in a kitchen before. And I did from the 1 a.m. until 11 o'clock. 1 p.m. 1 p.m. until 11 o'clock at night. And I did everything like alone by myself. And he was like, oh my God, you actually you did. And he went to me and said, okay, you got promoted, now you are a chef.
Yay.
So I learned everything from that day, and I learned how to make the things, and they showed me how to prepare. But sometimes it was difficult because the people, they didn't want to teach me like the things, because I am I am like a girl, and I'm Latina. I'm from Brazil. My English is not like the perfect English in the world, so sometimes it's difficult, and the people sometimes they don't care about you. But the head chef, he was always like, no, you do it, and you can, like, and it was like not natural for me. I don't know how to explain that, because I like it. And had the opportunity to Johnny come from the restaurant, so he came.
Yeah. So
And started.
yeah.
I talked too much.
I almost forgot what I was supposed to say.
Sorry.
So where I stopped, like
You came from the restaurant for the same that I used, that I used.
yeah. So I stayed 2 months, and in that restaurant, the first restaurant, then I moved to the Pam's restaurant, and I start work there as a KP. So it's a good advice for everybody that is watching. Everything, like every time that you meet some people, try to be like nice with the people, to be a gentleman, because contact is everything in your life.
Yeah.
So I become a real good friend of the head chef, the chefs, and they gave me opportunity to work in the kitchen as well. So I showed up like my work, and they liked me. So I started to work with Pam, and then I moved to the other side. Like it was about 5 months after.
Yeah.
I started to work as a fish and chips, like a traditional plates from the island.
The main parts, and I work in the dessert part, started part. So he moved for the other side, like the main.
And I started working as fish and chips, soup, and everything. And I stayed there and come here. So it's a good job. Sometimes it's very stressful because kitchen, like you have to pay attention every time. Be careful. Be gentleman with the plates. But like, okay.
Yeah, it's like too busy, and sometimes it's too many hours because we work a lot.
Yes.
But worth it.
But we got used to it, so it became easy.
Yeah.
So.
And you learn every day. I think that's the part, like living abroad, because you don't know how will be. You know, like every day is different, and every day you learn something. Like in the kitchen, every day we learn how to make a sauce, or how to prepare like a meat. And even if I don't like my tasting is different, but I know how to prepare, I know how to make, and that's the thing that we really like it.
Even for the English is the best part. You learn every day. Every day you learn a new word, new thing.
Yeah.
New friendships as well.
Yeah, that's
so, yeah.